Good evening. How are you guys? So glad to be here. So, while we're getting set up here, I just want to tell you I did something today that I haven't done in quite a while. I met with another entrepreneur live and in person. We had lunch. She brought her dog. It was great. And the greatest part of it was we got to connect and we got to meet each other and have a meeting that was just so different. I encourage you, if you've been hiding in your home, you really should get out and meet with people in person. Press the flesh, talk, pet the dog. Because honestly, what you are doing is you are improving and exciting your day. And at the end of it, we talked business, we talked family. We got to know each other on a different level than what you get to know each other on Zoom. And I know that as Zoom is great, but as entrepreneurs, we really need to have some time to have those face-to-face conversations with people in our network. And I just love that. So let's get rolling. For those of you who don't know me, I am Bonnell. I am the business engineering strategist. I help you get business solutions for your business problems. And that is how I came to this great discovery that we need to talk to people more. But more importantly, let's talk business, because business is what we're here for. Okay, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small business owners, listen up. Now, I got a question. How do you grow your monetization? How do you monetize your influence? And that is something that we answered yesterday. The question that followed up is, what are the 3 most common monetization mistakes that small businesses make? Ooh, that's a lot of words. And how to avoid them. As small business owners, entrepreneurs, and solopreneurs, we always want to be monetizing our influence. And if we can do it outside of our mainstream product, even better. So, chances are you are looking to increase your revenue and grow your company. And on the shifting sands of an uncertain economic future, what do we do? I mean, can we just keep selling what we've been selling? Well, you can do it through monetization and generating income from sources other than your traditional product offerings. However, monetizing is a bit of a tricky business, and there are a few common mistakes that small businesses make and that can actually end up costing them money instead of making them money. So let's try to avoid those mistakes. And to do that, I'm going to give you 3 mistakes that you can avoid in order to have a more successful, profitable, growing business. Ready? All right. But first, I want to tell you about something that I have going on. It's called my free workshop. My free workshop is available for registration at leanneclass.com. And when you go there, you can just register and show up. It's completely free to you, and it's designed to help business owners get to a place where they can learn a little bit about how some engineering strategies can help their business grow. Don't freak out at the word engineering. Trust me on that one. And you'll find out more why when you come to my free workshop. All right, mistake number 1, not diversifying your revenue streams. Ooh, this is common. Let's try that again. Mistake number 1, not diversifying your revenue streams. One of the most common monetization mistakes small businesses make is failing to diversify their revenue streams. It's kind of like when you are investing for retirement, your financial advisor should be telling you diversity, 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 diversify, diversify, diversify. Same thing here. If you're relying too heavily on one source of income, it becomes dangerous because it makes your business vulnerable to the changes in that income stream. For example, if you're relying on advertising revenue and a major advertiser decides to pull out, you can end up in really big trouble because there goes that revenue. So the key to avoiding this mistake is to diversify your revenue stream as much as possible. That way, when one stream dries up, you have others to fall back on. And there are many different ways to monetize a small business. So take some time and explore this with your mentor, with your coach, whomever, and do something that makes sense for your company. Speaking of making sense for your company, how about a free workshop? How about you come and you learn about how leadership and your leadership may be impacting your company? Oh, I could talk about that for hours. But you know what? Go to leanneclass.com. It's right above my head. Register and come on in and sit down and have a cup of coffee while you attend this free workshop. So mistake number 2, not considering the customer experience. I did not even understand this term until maybe a couple years ago. Customers are looking for an experience. They don't really want the, even Target offers this, they don't really want the run-of-the-mill experience. What they want is something that they can be proud that they participated in. So if your customers feel like they're being bombarded with ads or upsold at every turn, they'll likely become frustrated and take their business elsewhere. So remember that even though you're trying to generate additional income, your ultimate goal should always be to provide a great experience for your customers. To avoid this mistake, take a step back and consider how monetization efforts will impact customer experience. If you are unsure of this particular strategy and how well it will be received by your customers, test it out on a small scale before rolling it out company-wide. Customers love this because you don't tell them that you're using them as guinea pigs. What you tell them is that you have an exclusive service and that you would like them to test it out. Very simple. And it's always be prepared to adjust your plans if it turns out that what you had planned just isn't working. It's fine. Take a deep breath and start again. And you can get some more information on that when you go to leanneclass.com. Register for that free workshop. You'll be glad that you did. Mistake number 3 is not monitoring results closely enough. The final mistake we're going to discuss here is failing to monitor the results of your new plan closely enough. And when you're first starting out with monetization, it's important to track your progress and track it very carefully so that you can identify what's working and what's not. Otherwise, you risk wasting the 2 biggest elements that are crucial for entrepreneurs: time and money. And if you're throwing time and money at something that's just not effective, you gotta stop. To avoid this mistake, set up some key metrics, and you'll use those to track progress and review it regularly. For example, if you're selling ads on your website, you might want to track the number of impressions and clicks your ad receives over time. If you're offering premium content, you might want to track the number of people signing up for it. And that premium content may not be so premium, so you may have to reevaluate that. And really, if you would like some more information, go to leanneclass.com. I give this free workshop, and it is packed full of information and lessons and things that you can implement in your business right away. I just finished the new revision this morning. It's awesome. So, getting back to our mistakes. By monitoring your metrics closely, you can adapt to your plans based on what's actually working, but you got to track the progress. Monetizing small business can be a great way to generate extra income. Monetize that influence that you have built up in the marketplace. It will help your company grow. However, it's important to avoid making common mistakes that can cost you money and time instead of making you money. By diversifying your revenue streams and considering the customer experience and monitoring results daily, you can set your business up for success, growth, and profitability. Remember, I have a business engineering strategy workshop that is completely free to you, and I run it every week. Go to leanneclass.com and sign up today. You will be glad that you did, and I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. By the way, for those of you watching on the YouTube channel, now would be a genius time for you to like and subscribe to my channel. That way you're notified every time I put out new content. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down in the comments. Apologize for that. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and put them in the comments section underneath this video. I do read them and I look forward to hearing your feedback. So for now, I will offer you this. Remember, being an entrepreneur is lonely. Get out there and be with those entrepreneurs who are your friends, who are your sounding boards, and who are there when you need them. I'm Leanne Bonnell. Have a great night, and I will talk to you very, very soon.